gotta pick it up and squeeze. Oh, it's so good.
The garden tower project. Okay, so it says to take those out, but only take these out as we go. So, which I thought would be a little strange because we need to put the bottom on the ground. So I guess we'll see what goes on. We're gonna put it right here by the tomato garden, tomato patch. Got Audrey over there filling out her graduation announcements. Hi, welcome to my Jardin au Coin. I'm Erica, and today got a special project going on. It's the garden tower project, and I have a special friend helper here with me, my best friend Becky. I actually met her brother first, and we're gonna go until we're like 90, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
But she's my friend.
I figured I would speed it up while we were taking it out of the box. You gotta take pieces out all evenly, and then make sure that the unit is level.
I think they slide into this. So like. Oh yeah, okay. So you can like screw it into like if you want to do your own like
yeah, so it's just sliding. So actually, I might just lift this side so you've got a little bit less weight.
So you don't do it until it pops or something? Oh, there it goes again.
There's like a little yeah, there you go. Okay, so then adjust the paper things.
Yeah. Might put that one in the middle. It's gonna like.
Take three, and then I'll remove these. If this drawer, put the drawer back in. Slide the screen.
Okay. Guess I should say what we did.
Yeah.
Okay. So we pulled the little base out with the drawer, it's still intact, pulled the little legs out, stuck them on there, and now she's going to put the screen in for the compost tray, and it has like little colander type thing, so it'll keep the debris from the, the worm compost inside there. Yeah.
Alright, place the garden tower in the exact location you intend to use it. It will be difficult to move later. Orient your tower so the drawer is pointed toward an open, accessible area. Check. If you plan to do like trailing vines.
So we had it level, but then I wanted to move it so I'd have enough room to mow. So I decided to try to scrape the dirt over there to try to make a little bit of a difference. So I'll probably kind of cut this up a little bit so you don't see my hiney or Becky's hiney so much.
Sorry, I'll take it. I'll remove your boot.
Maybe like that.
Such a plan for this before.
No, that's all right.
There's an app for everything. It's like just barely off. Well, right there.
So just that side needs to come up a tad more, or the other side needs to come down too.
Oh.
Just to see if you could line the compost tube with the drain holes in the base ring using the vertical tab running down the inside wall of the tube. So, yeah. But like, is it upside down there? No, that's right. Got it. So there should be a line that fits into that.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
This one.
Huh. Oh, okay. There we go. I see now, because you want those little dots to line up.
Yeah. And then place a planting ring. They are all identical on top of the base ring. Making sure to align all the posts at the bottom of the loose ring with the corresponding holes at the top of the attached base ring. So yeah, these go in here. Yeah. Press down firmly until fully seated. A rubber mallet or wooden block can be used to gently tap if necessary. Place a perforated compost tube section onto the previously mounted, making sure the vertical tab lines up. And then 11, repeat step 9, placing any loose planting rings on top of the previous ring, and then repeat step 10.
So this is another moment where I'll just speed up where we're setting up the rest of it. You just kind of alternate by putting the little compost parts in and then the little rings for the plants to hold the soil and everything.
Finishing tap, compost tap.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I was trying to be
I
funny.
think that lines up with that.
Okay, let's do this first.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
There's this line.
Oh, the same. There we go. All right.
Ta-da!
Yay. Okay. And now it's
Go
soil
to
time.
step 13, page 6, before loading soil.
Should have seen. Like if we wanted to secure these, we could do that with that. I think I might do it like maybe even in the middle or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe how many are there? 6? Maybe 3? 3 and 3? Maybe like
Or even
here.
2 and 2 if you wanted to.
Yeah, or 2, 2 and 2.
Definitely up here on top, don't you think? Do you think? Like one and
yeah,
one,
it could be.
and then one kind of like on the bottom, and then maybe in the middle. Do you think? Or
I think if you're gonna do 2, 2 and 2, I think it should be kind of across from each other, maybe,
okay.
so that it doesn't get pulled one way
Yeah.
or another.
Yeah, like 2 up here, 2
Yeah.
in the middle, and then 2 on the
2 at the
bottom.
bottom. Okay.
But then go like here or like wherever
Yeah,
over here, and then
alternate it.
and then
Like
kind of
here.
crisscross.
So what's that?
And then this one here.
Yeah.
And then up here in the middle, like that, and then up here
Okay.
like this.
You want to get a view inside of this?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that we have it all put together, we're gonna look inside it. Alright, so this is what it looks like inside before the soil goes in. So these are the little compost cylinder things, and they say that you can put the zip ties in there to kind of stabilize that, because as you can see, this is a little wobbly. So once we get the soil in there, it could even make it like tilted, so it would be kind of weird like that. So we're gonna stabilize it, and they give you the zip ties. So you and now we're just finishing up with the zip ties to kind of stabilize the middle tower part for the compost to house in, and the little worms to go through the little holes. Something funny, whenever we were doing this, the wind knocked down the camera, so you'll see it fall. I cut off the rest of it where you didn't see all of it happening.
It looks really good.
Cute.
Look at that.
I like it.
Yeah.
There, I guess now
All right.
we can twist the soil in.
Yeah. You can have some of ours.
Oh,
Come over
okay.
and pick through and grab some.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you would need to. There's something else that's stabbable. Look at these perforated.
Okay, and you guys already know I'm using, you probably already know, I'm using a Spoma potting mix because it's light and fluffy and it has all kinds of vitamins in there, and so it'll be pretty good waiting for the worms to do their thing and the compost to get through there and everything. So I have a couple, probably a good 2 months before I have to do any kind of fertilizer in it. So,
Alright, how do you want to do this? You want to get a, here. This one, knock it over and leave it here.
I have 2 more bags because it's saying it's supposed to hold 8 cubic feet. It's like 4. No, it's not like that. Those are 40-pound bags of manure and compost. And we,
Which probably would be fine, but I feel like with the wind, once you get up here, it would just be like,
oh yeah, probably.
you know what I mean? To
Yeah.
pour, because the wind is going to go through this until it's full.
Yeah. The difference with this is like it's open like that, and those are like
They're
separate.
completely separate.
Yeah. So that's like the difference
Oh,
with
so
this.
these are going to all go like together, so then like you can have different plants, but like the roots will all be intermingled.
Yes. And so, and then the worms can like go in and out and everywhere they want to go.
I
So.
wonder if this would work. Not as well.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do it. I may need to have
Okay.
like a teensy boost. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. One's taking a little bit, but not too bad.
Oh wait, this has a third full.
Oh.
Didn't know about that.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh yeah, we're probably 2/3. Oops. Sorry, Garden Tower Project.
Well, I don't know. This is just the bottom
Oh, yeah.
two.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what it says to do next.
Okay.
Oh, it smells so good.
I know, right?
Nice and earthy.
I love this earthy
Mhm.
soil.
All right. Fill approximately a third of the way up. And then evenly pour 3 gallons of water from the top
Okay.
onto the
3 gallons of
soil.
Okay, so are we going to?
Then you fill it all the way up, and then you pour 4 gallons of water.
Okay. Can you pour it over the top?
Woo! Yeah.
Maybe.
And then kind of,
Move it around.
yeah.
Oh, it's coming out over here a little bit. The thing about the soil is it like,
It'll flutter everywhere.
yeah, it's very. Oopsie.
Oops, a little too much, huh?
Yeah. It's
Too fast.
it absorbs.
Oh my gosh, so much. So
It
much
absorbs
splashing.
liquid. Yeah, maybe. Really slowly. So it like
Super slow or
it'll take it and it'll basically, because it's so fluffy and it takes it a minute for it to absorb the water.
mm-hmm. So dramatic.
So we just continued to fill up this soil in the garden tower project.
Okay.
And I realized once we were getting going that it really only took 2 bags of the 2 cubic feet Espoma potting soil. We did add a little more from another bag, which you will see in just a moment. So I put Becky on water duty while I grabbed another bag of soil, and then we just, she rotated it around, added water, and then I came in and started putting more soil in, and then slowly you can kind of see I'm pushing on the little pockets there to help move the soil down. And once we were getting the water in there and it started absorbing it, it was easier to push it down and then add more soil. So I think, to be honest, I think we ended up using probably about 5 cubic feet, maybe close to 6, but I feel like I read on the package or on the website that it needed 8 cubic feet. It did not. We ended up using much less than that. But you can see us pushing it down, and the soil is just kind of like caving in and falling down. And so then I added a little bit more. Or Becky helped me add a little more. Thank goodness for the rotation feature on it. So we were able to just scooch it around and add more soil. And we just kept going as we did until we were comfortable with the amount of soil that was in there. All right, so this is the garden tower project all finished and filled with soil. So I'm going to start some compost in the middle here and get it ready for some worms to start doing their thing. They say that you can put it in the soil or down in there wherever you want to put them. So I may end up doing that, but still having some of the compost started in there because I want them to be able to be happy. And look, there's water coming out of here, so we may need to go ahead and drain this out real fast. Oops. Look at that. I'm just going to dump it in the grass though, because it's very heavy. Okay, so we'll do that for now, just because we were putting lots and lots of water in there. So, all right, since we're all done with that, we're gonna say goodbye. So, bye, happy garden tower planting. We put some pine needles, some cardboard, and some grass clippings, fresh grass clippings. So it'll be off to a pretty good start. Oh, garden troll. Dear Diary, I have planted some stuff in the garden tower, and I'm going to tell you what it is. So up here we have geranium kiss tomatoes, tiny Tim lettuces, then we have dill. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with the first. Let's see here if I can remember what it is. So the first, every row is the same. So we start with Siam Queen basil, tiny Tim lettuce, purple Petra basil, piccolino, which is supposed to be the tiniest basil ever, broccoli rabe, dill, and we finish each row off with sage. So I have 2 more pockets in each, but they all are exactly the same. Here we have it.